Hey guys, welcome back to Trees and Teas. Today we have a Q&A kind of thing, but I just want to start with, I am back to posting maybe weekly. I want to do kind of like a podcast kind of thing with like different people, just so I can get like an inside details of everybody and what their life consists of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So today we have Nia. You already know her. Some stuff happened. Oh.
No, you know.
Okay. We got some snacks. Can you show them what we got?
We got Velveeta dip. And
Made
some
by
chips.
Auntie Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Auntie Angel. I have my Stella Rose wine. I have not tried this one. So, have you tried the red?
No,
Can't open my
so.
So I'm gonna try red because I love red. So it's just like today we're just gonna go sober.
Well, I haven't smoked in a while, so yeah.
So congratulations to Tania, round of applause. Thank you for having us, Nia. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Thank you to
I
our,
just drove like an hour to be here.
I know. Shout out to her, she'd be living all the way far. But, you know, anything to get a vlog going for y'all, or like a Q&A podcast. But I do plan on having collabs with different friends of mine, you know. So tell me a little bit more about yourself. I don't think we actually went into detail. We haven't posted a Q&A with you, huh? Or with anybody.
No.
So tell us about yourself. Who you are, what you do.
My name's Nia. Work at Walmart. I'm 20. He's my boss. That's pretty much it. I don't really do nothing but go to work and come home.
So, hey guys, I'm Yvonne. I recently moved to Scottsdale as I furthered my career out here. Furthered. And yeah, so
This shit is so much better with the green onions.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I think this is gonna be, you know, a good, interesting video to do.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm feeling very off right now because he made me mad earlier, so I'm just trying to bring it together. I'm reeling it in.
Yeah, she's good. But
I'm trying to get back to my normal self. I think this no smoking is really taking a toll on me.
what makes you laugh the most? Let's start with that.
Your big ass forehead.
Fuck you, bitch. I feel like making me laugh the most is, I think when I like smoke, I just laugh. I think. Do I not? What do I do? Let me see.
No, we don't want to share.
Huh?
I didn't want to.
You don't want to share?
At first, I act like I made it, but okay.
Oh, that is good.
Um,
that is way better than me.
Totally. I was just missing that. Yvonne can be anything when he's high. You can have him, if he smokes too much, he's gonna panic or do whatever. But the girls, some of our other friends say that he only acts a certain way when he's high around me because he knows I'll baby him. He'll be like, Tania, I'm passing out. I'm passing out. I can't breathe. I can't breathe, Tania. I can't breathe.
The clip right there.
Oh my god.
Tania,
Okay.
I'm fainting, Tania.
No,
Tania.
calm down. When the fan's on, I baby him, so
Tania is
that's
the
what he
mom in
does.
the group, I think. Most of the time.
When I'm not mad.
Yeah.
When I'm mad, I fuck everybody. I will not talk to you. I will literally ignore you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it just runs in the family because my grandma does it. One time we made my grandma Rachel mad. She didn't talk to us for 2 days. We literally was on her, in her face. Nothing. She didn't move a muscle. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a family thing. I think I just have anger issues. You can go get that checked.
If you were able to become rich, what would be your dream car that you would pick?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I
You don't have a dream car?
I did, but it's something basic, not like him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get Tesla, I'm gonna get a Lamborghini Urus or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just a basic girl. I'm like, oh, give me a truck, or I'm gonna get a Jeep or something.
Mm-hmm. I feel like my dream car would be like a Lamborghini Urus for sure. I feel like that would be like if I needed to pick only one car. I feel like that
But
would
he
be
has
the one.
3 cars that he would actually get.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just really like the style of the Lamborghini Urus.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Our neighbor has one, and it's like we look at it. Well, they haven't been here in a while.
I don't even pay attention to the people no more.
But yeah. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot to text back. Louise. Out of everybody in the group, who do you think is gonna come out the pregnant one? But don't say names. Like, give me the hint. The slow one? You think so?
Yeah. Honestly, if Yvonne could get pregnant, he would have been pregnant by now.
Oh wow. Oh wow, we're getting deep. Oh. I feel like I'm the virgin out of the group.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I feel like a pet peeve is when someone.
I know what a pet peeve is, but I
No,
don't
like,
know what mine is.
I feel like my pet peeve is when someone like we're all talking, and like someone just wants to interrupt you in the group, or like someone just wants to interrupt you. Like you're having a good conversation, and then boom, that person just comes like tries to change the subject. Like, bitch, who the fuck are you?
Oh, I know what I don't like.
What do you?
I don't like when people don't listen to me when I'm trying to talk.
Yeah. I agree.
Go ahead.
Wait, what? So if you delete your B-roll deletes forever.
Mhm.
Did you know that?
Yeah, because when I broke my phone, I lost my B-roll.
Oh shit.
Wait, no?
No?
Because I still have my picture from the last time.
Yeah, that's why I said never mind. No, I do have it. Never mind, I do have it. Purr.
I should have
Lemon
listened
purr.
with the
Oh,
onions.
my B-roll's weird. Look at it now.
Yeah, it's been like that.
No, not that one.
Yeah, huh? It's been like that on mine for a while.
Dude, no one likes her. Like, even G is like, who the hell is she?
She's nice. Maybe because I worked with her.
Maybe. But if you were to become successful, who would you take in your life? Like, you would like take care of.
Oh, obviously my mom, my grandma, Rachel, my nana, because they always do stuff for me, no matter what. My sister, of course. Like, I would just make sure like my family is like taken care of first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You.
You don't have to say me.
No, I'm being serious. I'm just saying that because you're making. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I honestly don't think so. Like, I was really happy for you when you went out with that one guy. Like, you needed that.
No, I'm just gonna marry myself at this point because people are just disappointing.
Is that what you think?
Yes. Unless God sends me somebody and Jesus literally tells me himself that this man is gonna be my husband in the dream or something, I'm not even gonna put my feelings into it anymore.
I feel like, back to this topic. I feel like I would be,
Oh, what was the topic? Who would I bring in my life?
mhm.
You, because you take care of me too, so I can't forget the people that took care of me, you know?
I feel like sincere, like if I was to ever become successful or whatever, hoping to God.
Oh, fucking hope.
I feel like I would say for sure my mom. My mom has been there for me forever. Like, the whole family, obviously.
Wait!
I mean, like, now it's been, long story. Beep. Cut off. Obviously you. And I feel like Mona Mona has been there for me, like whenever I needed someone, and like whenever I was in the wrong,
To get on his ass. He needed
She-
somebody to get on his ass.
she was there for me. So I do appreciate that, and I appreciate when someone tells me that I'm in the wrong.
When it comes from Mona, but nobody else.
But yeah, if you were to have a celebrity friendship, who would it be?
Honestly, this might seem weird, but I low-key would want Kris Jenner to be my friend.
You think so? I think Kylie Jenner would be my friend. I would want
Like,
Kylie to be my friend.
I don't, cause like I've always like, I've never really had friends my age. Like having Yvonne and the girls, like are probably like, you know, is like the only people that I've actually had around for a long time. I guess I would say, around my age. Other than that, I've always hung out with people older than me, or like old people. So
Yeah.
I don't mind. And Kris Jenner, she gives good gifts. She low-key's fun, and you know what? She kind of acts like me, like she's sensitive and stuff.
Sure.
And you know what? If I'm friends with the mom, I'm gonna be in that loop, bitch.
So you're there for the club.
No, but I'm gonna be in the loop. I'm gonna be with Kris Jenner every day. Hey, girl.
I feel like it would be Kylie. Like Kylie's a vibe. I don't know why, but a lot of people say she gives you mean vibes. It's like, chill, anyways. Wow.
But I always tell Yvonne that when we watch the Kardashians about how they be treating her wrong sometimes. I'll be always having Chris's back.
She really does.
And I'll be like, if I was Chris's grandchild, I'll be with her every day.
That's like the most entrepreneurial family ever. They're all very successful. It just started with one tape. One tape.
And my bestie, Chris, you know, her marketing skills.
What's your proudest accomplishment that you've done so far?
I don't know.
I feel like you don't know.
What do you mean? Like, I wouldn't say it's an accomplishment for me because, you know, I don't like getting on stage and stuff. I would say like performing at Arizona State, like for that pageant.
I mean,
Was
you
pretty
got
big
to
for-
it, yeah.
Was pretty big for me because like I don't like being on stage. I do not like talking in front of a crowd or nothing like that. So for me to get on that stage and actually like do the dance, do my talent, talk without like crying or something is good for me. You know. So I count it as a win. Even though I didn't win, honestly I thank God that I didn't get that.
Imagine.
Because I would be like I would not be able to handle that. Like, cause then when you win state, you go to Miss Arizona. Or not Arizona. You go if you win state, you go to Miss America,
USA, right.
America.
Is
And
it
that's
America?
like
I think it's USA.
and that's like that's on TV.
No, it's USA.
No, it's America.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Because when they pronounce the people, it's like Miss USA.
Yeah, but that's a different organization. They have two different.
Oh. Oh.
But the one that I was in was America. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your biggest accomplishment? Or proudest accomplishment?
Yeah. I would say.
Honestly,
I don't really do anything, so.
True. I feel like my accomplishment would be, honestly, this might feel like it's weird, but I feel like it would be getting out of Parker. I feel like that's my biggest accomplishment right now. Just because I honestly didn't see myself in Parker. Like, my dream was moving to the city. Like,
That's all he ever would say.
and it's true because like there's way more opportunities out here. You can, you know, I don't know, there's just very much opportunities and I feel like opportunities come and go. So I feel like down the road, now that we're in 2023, I feel like there's gonna be blessings. A lot of blessings. Hopefully, I'm praying. What's your 2023 New Year's resolution?
To get closer with God.
Just that?
I mean, once I get my relationship right with him, everything else will line up. You know?
I feel like my resolution would be cutting back on my credit cards, like paying them off for sure.
said, I got a whole list, baby.
I do. Going back to the gym, like the gym is my number one. Well, not my number one priority, but it's one of my top priorities. I want to get back into fit, like get back into shape, etc. What else? I feel like I want to travel more. Traveling, but to travel, you need to succeed. So obviously, succeeding is my number one priority in this year. So I was doing real estate for a little, but
What happened to that? What happened to that?
should we talk into it?
I don't know.
Honestly, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, shall we?
I can tell you in simple.
No.
I can.
Let me talk. So.
You about to lie to y'all.
No.
Go ahead.
So honestly, I feel like when you're a manager and when you have school online, it's self-paced, but I feel like it's hard to balance, especially when you're a manager. I feel like you do 8 hours at work and then you go home and you're drained. Because I work in a high traffic, like I would say a high traffic, high volume workplace, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's just, I get home and I want to rest. I want to rest because it's just like, fuck, I don't have time for this. But like if I was living with my auntie, how it was supposed to be planned, how I was supposed to be living with my auntie, and then I was gonna be a manager, and then if I was gonna be a manager, I was gonna step back down to just a regular associate, and I was gonna go to school, which if I was to go to school, I would be doing 10-hour classes, and that would only be 9 classes that I would have done. And if after those 9 classes, I would have just finished my real estate, had my notes done, practice for my exam, etc. But I feel like I'm in a place right now where I'm not motivated to do anything. Because like, I feel like I haven't talked to you about it because I don't want to down you about it. Or like my friends at all in general, but I feel like I've been in a state of mind where I just kind of gave up on everything, I guess you could say. And
Don't start crying.
no, it's not crying. It's just like
You're.
I'm just
I know,
tired.
I know.
Like I don't want to go home, obviously, because I know I can do it here. Because honestly, I feel like if I wasn't going out every time, trying to live that luxury life, you know.
Stop. I'm gonna cry because I've seen you cry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But like, it's not showing that, because a lot of.
Flip that switch, it's getting hot in here.
Let me turn on the AC or the thing.
Yeah, just a
But I feel like if I was to cut back on my credit cards, if I was to start saving all that, I feel like I would have a nice, calm life. Like, oh yeah, like let's go out and eat. Like I'm gonna tell my friends, let's go out and eat one of these days, like once a week. That's fine. But like I feel like I'd be going out every day. Like I can make food at home, but I don't. I can do any of that stuff. Like anything I want, I can do anything. I can travel. I can go out, but I'm not saving. And I feel like I'm thankful for my mom because she's always on my ass telling me, oh, you need to save. Like every paycheck, I give her my money because if I wasn't to give her my money, my ass would not be living here in fucking North Scottsdale, I think. And that's the reason why I feel like I'm in a state of mind where I'm just like, feel like I'm failing everything. But I have a great job, I have great benefits. And a lot of people say like, oh, Walmart won't get you anywhere, this and that. I'm a 19-year-old making about $45,000 a year. Not to flex or anything, like I'm not trying to flex or anything, but there's 18-year-olds working a full-time job, which like, that's good, like working a full-time job as a regular associate making $15 or $17 an hour, which that's great, but I feel like I'm making myself go higher and higher. And when they say, oh, you're just a Walmart worker, Walmart's a really good job, I think, in my opinion. You can succeed with the company, you can become a team lead, you can become a coach, and you can become a store manager, and a store manager makes almost $150,000 a year. So, you know what I mean? It's just, I feel like I just don't really speak about my emotions. It's just because I don't want people to think like, oh, like he's tired, like he's depressed. And this is the first time she's been hearing this. This is the first time you guys are hearing this, because I don't really like opening up. I don't really like people being like, oh, like what's wrong, this and that. Because I'm just pretty sure that this year is gonna come with blessings, and I'm gonna wait for it. Honestly, that's all I can do is wait and see where this comes and goes. So yeah, that's my New Year's resolution slash how I'm feeling right now. Here's what it is. At the end of the day, like I got hated on, because I've been hearing back home about my designer. Not, I wouldn't call it designer, but my Louis Vuitton wallet when I first bought it. No, because the first time I had a fake one. Like, not gonna lie, like people would always ask me, like, "Oh, is it real?" I told them no.
From the Fancy Alley.
I told them it was from the Fancy Alleys. I bought it for $40. It was a dupe. But
a good dupe at that.
it was a really good dupe, not gonna lie. But you know, I saved up this and that, and then I decided to buy my first ever designer wallet, and it came out to a pretty high amount, which I'm stupid for buying. But you know what? I
And
wanted
how many times have you lost that goddamn wallet?
a lot.
A lot.
But it's here to this day. But a lot of people like back home like said, "Oh, what is he doing? This and that." Like I worked my ass off for this. Like it's not to flex, it's not to show anything, but I feel like I succeeded in my career. So why not, you know, show off a small little present, right? So I don't know. I'm just irritated. I mean, I'm not irritated. I'm just very not emotional. I feel like 2023 is gonna be full of blessings. Do you feel the same?
Yeah.
Do you really feel the same? Or how do you feel?
Honestly, I don't know how to feel. Like I don't even know. I don't know. It's so hard to like. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's change the subject now.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm gonna cry.
Okay. What's your dream vacation?
I don't know. Maybe go to Greece.
Greece. Me too. Let's go to Greece.
Oh shit. In a couple years.
I feel like honestly, like if
That would be nice.
if you were to really, if like you said, this is it. Like there is home, there's food at home. We're gonna start, like you're gonna start cooking. I'm gonna stop spending stuff on stupid shit. I'm gonna start saving. You can go anywhere in life. Saving is your key, like to having a luxury life. I think, if you ask me. Like, have you started your 401k plan?
No.
So when you retire, how much money are you gonna have?
Nothing. I don't know.
So recently, you have lost your virginity.
Sadly.
How
How depressing is that?
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, it was biggest. Like, it was alright, but it was like a big mistake.
Honestly,
I wish I would have never done it. It was stupid. Like, it was so stupid. And you know what, girls? Just listen when you want. You know, don't feel pressured by anybody. Because my friends, I would hear of my friends for the longest. Like, I waited a long time. It's not that I was young. Like, I didn't lose it young. I was 19. I was only going to be 20. You know?
how long has it been?
October.
Oh shit! Oh my god, it's been 3 months. You
Like
did not
me?
feel like it was been 3 months.
Like me.
It feels like it was last month.
Like me, I'm not like, that stuff is not like for, I don't really like, I'm not crazed about it like other people are. Like, you know, my friends, they've lost their virginities a long time ago, you know? And they've always like, Tania, once you have sex, it's gonna change you. Hell no, it did not change me. It made me traumatized. I was dodging hanging out with this person again. Like, I just
She really was.
couldn't. Like, and it's not the person. It's not like nothing like that. It was me. Like, I just can't, like, I just couldn't fucking do it. Like, I don't know. Like, girls, like, just listen to your gut, you know. If you don't want to lose it, don't lose it. Don't let nobody pressure you, you know. And when you feel like the time is right, the time is right. Like,
So
you
you
know,
feel like you were like 100% pressured by us?
I wouldn't say I was. No, it's not that I was 100% pressured. I was just stupid.
You're like, you know what, fuck
I
it.
feel like-
You're like, it was a fucking moment. Like, part of you, like, you know what, fuck it.
That too. And I had a thing. I told my friends there was only 4 people I would lose my virginity to. And I've always told you guys this.
I don't know about that one. I know about the other.
Okay, but anyway, I've only said that I would lose my virginity to 4 people, and if it wasn't those 4 people, I was not gonna lose it unless I found like a serious relationship, you know. And out here, hell no, you're not gonna find no serious relationship. This is fucking Phoenix. Everybody's just trying to whore around.
Sure.
I mean, and everybody in Parker whores around too, you know.
Sure.
Well,
I feel like
and I grew up with a strict mom, so that.
was a cherry on top.
Like, I could not keep anything from my mom. Oh wait. What is going on? Never mind. Go ahead, Yvonne.
I'm sorry.
Wait, no, this is going up.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter because you know what? I'm not saying who it is, but
Oh,
like,
no, of course not.
Yeah.
I was gonna think that if you said it.
Like, I can't go, like, I feel guilty, like, it eats me alive. Like, the guilt eats me alive. I don't know why, but I just feel so guilty. And then after I say that, I feel so much free. Like, you know, the truth will set you free, and that is a fact. Because I went, 2 weeks? A week? Without telling my mom that I lost my virginity, because, like, every time I would talk to her, it was eating me alive. Like, I felt like I was just lying to her face. Like, god damn. And you know what? I was nervous because I actually know.
I'm so much.
Yeah, I know. Like, I just can't even. But with, like, you know, I don't know.
I feel like your first time, like, losing your virginity
It's
is
never
always
the
a
best.
mistake.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's something you will regret for the rest of your life.
I do.
Like, comment down below if you feel like you've lost your virginity and your first body count was like a regret. Because my first body was a regret. Shut the fuck up.
That's horrible.
I feel like everybody's was a regret.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like everybody in the group chats was. I know one for sure. I don't know about the other ones. But I don't know. It's just like,
Was it crazy? Hell yeah.
I know, that's for another story.
Anyway, don't let nobody lie to you and tell you that that shit feels amazing. That shit hurts. That shit hurts. It does. I mean, it does hurt.
But yeah, so I don't know.
That's crazy. I cannot believe I'm not a virgin. That's just so disgusting. And then after, like, I couldn't even believe it. Like, to myself, to hear myself saying that I'm not a virgin is like, what the fuck, Tania? Like, who are you, you fucking whore? That's how I felt. Did you ever feel like that after? I felt like such a whore.
Really?
Yes. I cried after. After I kicked that, well, I didn't hear my, after you left, I felt like so dirty inside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't feel that way? He said, no. I was like, I was fucking not happy.
What's your love language like? What's
I
your
don't
love
even know. I
language?
forgot. I took the test, but I forgot what it was.
No, like your love language. How would you describe your love language? Like, are you a touchable person? Like,
Yeah.
dates is your love language?
Okay, let's hear yours and then I'll give it later.
I feel like, honestly, okay. So when it comes to my community, I feel like you fall in love so quickly just because like you don't really have that, because honestly like the gay community is like crazy, like they're all whores, and I feel like when you're in that moment and you're like, you know, having the best time of your life, doing your stuff, like you feel like, damn, like I want someone like that, like to be there for you. And I feel like it can be the same for like a regular relationship, honestly.
Oh, are we turning towards each other?
No, I'm just
Oh.
kidding. And I feel like it's just like, you know, it feels like, I don't know. So, anyways, I feel like
I feel like you're speaking on a little bit of somebody.
it's just weird, like, because there's like some people like, okay, so one of my sneakings, he was like, oh, like let's, you know, like I wanna like he introduced me to his brother. So you would think you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I already knew who you were talking about before you started talking about him, because I felt that hitting home a little bit. That's all. Go ahead.
But I feel like you would think that, like, oh, like, you know, this is going somewhere. It's like going somewhere, but like.
And talk about meeting your family.
Yes. Like, okay, so we went to my grandpa's ceremony, like his 1 year of death. So and he's like, oh, like I want to go down. I want to meet your family. I mean, and boom. Literally like a week later.
You know, and he told him no.
Yeah, I did tell him no. I said no, like I was like, no, until like, you know, we're actually serious or something, and boom, a week later, ghosted again.
Been there. Oh my gosh. It hurts to be ghosted though.
It does.
Because you really put your time and energy into
Yes.
somebody. And then
when
like,
you think that you're gonna get in a relationship, it's
they
just
say,
like, wow.
boom! 100, I'm fucking ghosting your ass.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy. Because, like, especially when you ask them straight up. Or just be straight up. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, and I told him
Like,
directly.
if you want to fuck, just say, hey, I want to fuck. I don't want to be with you. I don't want anything. I just want to fuck. Like, that. I don't want my body count to go up. Okay.
Because
but don't fucking sugarcoat shit.
Yeah, and because I feel like, and I tell him every time, like, if you just want to fuck, just say that, like.
Exactly.
Keep it at that.
Back. Oh my god.
Because it literally. What?
Oh my god, Yvonne.
What?
I just realized.
What? Huh? Oh, yeah.
You better burn him right now.
I know.
Burn him, shoot him.
But I feel like, because it started as friends with benefits, literally friends with benefits. And like, I was cool with that, and then he started saying, oh, like this and that. And I'm like, oh, okay, like we're getting somewhere deeper, and I would tell my friend, you know? The first time he ghosted me, it was like, damn, it's okay. The second time, I was like, okay, whatever, you know, like, it's whatever. So,
First time he was hurt.
I really was.
He
I
was
really
hurt to the
I
core.
was really hurt. Because, like, it just sucks that, like, you're falling for this person after he's been telling you, oh, I want to meet your family. He introduces me to his brother, etc. And then, boom, it's gone. It's like, okay. But it is what it is. Things happen for a reason. In the friend group, everybody says that I probably won't be like the one that dates.
Let me clarify why we say this. The only reason we say that we felt like Yvonne would never date, and I have always told Yvonne that he will change his mind when he gets older, because he's always told me since I met him, oh, I'm never going to get in a relationship. Fuck no, I'm never going to get married. I'm not going to do this, da 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 da. And I've always told Yvonne, you know, you say this right now, until you get older, you might change your mind. You might want to be with somebody. But he's always said, no, I'm never going to be with nobody. I don't want that, like, and that's since I met him. So that's the only reason why I feel like we've only said stuff like that.
And I think that's the reason why I say that is because my first love, I know their names. Yeah.
Oh,
I feel
that was
like
your first love?
it was a long story. But I feel like, you know, I knew his family, he knew my family, he would come over, etc. And then, like, boom, like literally, again, just vanish. And ever since, my mentality was like, fuck boys, fuck everybody. I'm gonna be a whore. I'm not gonna date.
And that's crazy. But I'm the so opposite. When somebody did that to me, I'm like, when they ghost me, I'm like, what did I do? What happened to me? Why, like, because literally,
Am I on? Am I live?
he said, am I lying? Oh, I said something about how, like, I'm the opposite about how when I got ghosted, I was like,
Oh yeah.
why? Like, what did I do? Especially, like, it's crazy because, like, when you get ghosted and you're like, oh, we're talking one day, and then the next day you get blocked on everything and, like, they just ignore you in person. And then this person would not talk to you, like, would not talk to me, even though we went to the same school or whatever, and we had group projects and stuff. He would literally have me tell other people to talk to him for me.
Yeah.
But yesterday we were just cool. So what happened? Like, I just don't understand how, like, guys can just, like, flip a switch so quick and be like, I don't fuck you, fuck everything about you.
Yeah.
And then later on, they'll add you back, they'll try to talk to you, and you, because you care, you're like, oh, obviously you're gonna talk to them again. And then
they know that.
Yeah. Or when you're losing feelings for them, they'll add you back. Or they'll text you or something. Because I remember one time me and Yvonne were hanging out and we were high as fuck. I remember this, like, to this day. That we were high as fuck. When we went to Havasu. Remember that day we got high and you wanted to go back to Havasu?
Who was it? Oh,
Yeah. So we was high as fuck, and I wanted to add this person back so bad, and everything. Yeah, everything in me told me, you know what, Tania, you're a fucking bad bitch. Don't add this person back, because I was like losing feelings for this person, and I was just high, so I was like, you know what, I think we were just like in our feelings.
for sure.
So I was gonna add him back, and I told myself, no, I'm not gonna do that. And literally, I tell you, the next fucking day, he added me back and was like apologizing to, and then said something to me like,
I'm sorry. I'm
I
scared
feel like this is a little too much detail.
No. I told you not to.
Oh, like something in me just told me not to like add this person back because you know what, Tania, that's so stupid. That's like, that's just doing too much at this point.
Yeah.
And I just didn't. And then the next fucking day, he added me back. And it's crazy because no, I can't do this.
You can't just don't say names.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, you're right. Like I've gotten.
Or you can say names, but I'll cut it off.
Yeah, like I think me and this person have blocked and unblocked each other so many times that it's not even funny. Like I really cut it out.
Yes.
Like we have blocked and unblocked each other so many times.
Sorry. Okay.
Hey, I take him in a heartbeat. But anyway, like I just need to let this person go. Like, and I am, like, honestly, like, it's whatever at this point.
I feel like 2023, Tania is gonna be like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Like, you want to be gone?
Because, like, when...
I feel like that, though. You
like,
need one?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Why? Do you just not want to drink by yourself?
No, I just feel like I'm almost done with the bottle.
Because you're just drinking. But that's okay, like, I just don't have, like, the energy anymore.
Yeah, for
to
sure.
put up with their shit. Like, like, especially if I've been doing this for too fucking long with this person. Like, it's just too much. Like, too many times for the same outcome. I know what you want. I know you don't want to be with me. And yet you still want to, like, text me, bother me, like. But for me, it's just, like, I can't do it no more. I was going to go on to, like, with the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, I hung out with him and I didn't really like care, and he kissed one of my friends. Did I care? Like honestly, I told them in the group chat, I was like, if it doesn't have, I was like, I don't care what, like.
Yeah, and then she told me that like she's like, if it was like back then, Tania, like I would care, like what the fuck. But like now, I'm just like, don't
Yeah,
give a
because
fuck.
I remember when he would text Ari, and I would have such a big problem with it, and because like I liked him, but like you're my friend, you should not talk to him at all, like you know.
Yeah.
And that's for me, because like if I'm your friend, if you're my friend, you're not supposed to talk to somebody that I like, because I wouldn't talk to nobody you like,
Yeah.
and that's just me. Like
That's
I
my
even.
boyfriend, Cam.
Bitch, he's my man too. Don't even start. Like, but I've always been like that. If my friends ever kissed him or nothing, I've always told them like I don't want them no more.
Yeah.
Cause I've had another friend that said, "Oh, I can hook you up with someone." I was like, "No, why would I want somebody that you've been with?"
Yeah. And I feel like
I'm just like that.
I don't do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like I fumbled the ball
With who?
with the new one. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him. I've been told him to go
Yeah.
out with this man. I told him if he didn't go out with him, I would go out with him. But no.
Like I feel like this guy.
But no.
Like he was
Since
like.
he's hot as fuck. 10.
Yes, like for like a handsome like gay boy, like,
He was a 10.
and he was gay. You know that I do not date.
Gay guys.
So okay.
He goes.
So it's just like, I feel like it was like, oh, like, okay, so we added out, or I don't know how we met. I think it was Instagram or Tinder. It was Tinder.
He said I wanted to say Instagram, so it didn't sound so bad.
It was Tinder. We met off of Tinder. And I honestly thought he was a straight boy because he looked like a straight
He
boy.
looks straight. Like he looks let me just tell you, whatever you have in your mind, he looks better. Like
Yeah.
he looks like the guy off of what's his name? Maximo? Whatever that one movie you guys like?
I don't know.
I don't
Anyways,
know.
so it was just like he wanted to, go on dates. He wanted to talk more. But my self-esteem was like,
And he even said, like, to the date, to bring me. My
yeah,
God.
he did say that.
To bring me, this selfish bitch. I told him, let's go, because I wanted to go. No.
Like he
Selfish.
said, he's like, bring your friend, like, I don't mind this and that. So I was like, my ass was like, oh, like,
For
no.
both of us.
Like my ass was like, like, no, don't think of that because he just wants to use you. Because that's my mentality. Like any guy that says that after every other guy that has told me that, it's just like, oh, he just wants to use you, whatever. So it was just like, no, whatever. And you know what? I told myself, like maybe 2 weeks later, like or the day before, I think it was Thursday.
No,
When
it was
he was
before
in-
you left.
when he was
it was
in
before
Yuma.
you. It was
Okay.
before you left.
He was in Yuma and I was here then, and I was about to leave. And you know what? I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's. At first, I was like, yeah, I want to get to know you better.
Mm.
I did tell him I want to get to know you better. And then this motherfucker tells me, well, now I'm just looking for fun. So I was like, fuck! I really fumbled the ball.
And I told him every time he would say, "Should I talk to this guy?" I would say, "Yes, Yvonne. Yes, I've been told you since day one."
And my mentality is I'm not gonna introduce no guy to the group until I find the hottest guy because
He talks so much shit.
about every other our friends group chat.
Like
I mean,
Like any guy.
no guy has been cute in the group.
yeah,
You
like I
cannot tell
wouldn't
me.
say like they're like cute, but they're cute to us specifically. I mean, like to us, we think they're cute. Well, I mean, not me no more. I be telling them, saying that nigga's ugly as fuck every. I literally.
Oh no, I'm saying, okay.
But I'm just saying, like, for me, I will say, like, my guys are ugly. Like, the guys that I like are ugly. And I'm not gonna lie, because they are ugly. But
there is
to
some
me,
guys too that I feel like are ugly. Like, you guys think I have bad taste. Most of you guys do think that.
Sometimes, because sometimes you won't be liking these
Because
white guys.
honestly,
old
like, oh my
white
god, I
people.
hate I hated like dating white people.
Mhm.
But now ever since, I think that they're cute. Like white guys are cute.
Like certain.
Anyways,
like, white guys are cute.
But I feel like everybody's just like, oh, like he's ugly, this and that. But it's not about the looks.
It's about the personality.
personality.
But I tell you guys that all the time.
You do.
I
You're
do
not
tell them all the time. They're like, Tania, he is so ugly. I was like, but his personality is good.
lying.
Because you can have a cute guy with an ugly ass personality, and that is nobody I want to be with. I can have a ugly guy that treats me like a queen. Okay?
True.
I'd rather have an ugly guy that treats me like a queen than a fine guy that is an asshole and I'm gonna have to beat his ass.
True. I don't know. I'm just like.
Jesus, why can't you just?
But
just
love
send me
relationship for 2023
is
is
me. I'm gonna love myself.
Yeah, I feel like don't go out of your way to love someone.
If they're not gonna go out their way
to love you. I think
Exactly.
that's. Oh my God, we're good. We're good.
Like put in the energy you want. If you
Yeah.
want me to come see you, you gotta come see me too.
Exactly, because I feel like in a relationship there needs to be communication. Even if you don't want to talk about it, you need to talk about it because that's just unhealthy if you don't talk about it. So, yeah, that's my advice to you guys is date who you want as long as you're happy.
Remember, it's give and take.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them just keep taking from you.
Don't let them take you
and
for
you're
granted.
not and you're not receiving nothing.
Don't let them take you for granted because
These
trust
people
me,
out here will suck you dry, suck the life out of you, all the love, and then leave you like nothing. And then you have to pick yourself up and like rebuild yourself. Like you have to like pull yourself out of the trenches. Like nobody else is gonna help you because they didn't took everything from you. And then they're over there living their life with their new girlfriend and doing whatever they said that they weren't gonna do. They're like, oh, I don't want a relationship. I don't want nothing like this. But then, you're still giving to this person, and then yet they turn around and leave you and go get right into a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, you just took everything from me so you can give it to somebody else. Which is wrong. Like... Like, why do I feel hot? Like, I feel like I'm just so mad. Like, I'm just, I feel hot.
I
and
agree.
mad.
No, because they take you
do.
for granted.
They do.
Take you for granted.
They take you for granted. They take everything from you, and then they give it to somebody else.
And it's just like, damn.
Like,
what
I
did
meant
do?
nothing to you. Like,
No, I agree.
Like, damn.
I
Like,
agree.
that's fucked up. Because yet you're giving all the love that I gave you to somebody else when I just wanted you to give me an ounce of the love that I gave you back.
Preach, sis.
That's why I'm loving myself in 2023 because like these
2020,
niggas.
honey?
2023.
Oh,
I
they
said.
said 2020. Should we change the subject?
Yes.
So that's our
because-
advice to you. Check what the group chat said because it's looking juicy.
Anytime me and Yvonne talk, we cannot stay on the subject. Like it always goes. It's like this.
Our subjects go everywhere. Honestly.
But it's good though.
It is because you get an inside detail of everything.
Yeah.
Like everything that really happens in everybody's life, like in our lives. So, okay. What's your like childhood memory?
Like what? Favorite or like
Like, just
sad?
Favorite.
We already know the sad.
Is it
Let's not
Is it
even
the
start.
Christmas?
Yes. No, actually, I want to bring that
The
up.
sad memory? Okay, go for it.
Okay. So yes, Christmas is not about receiving. Okay, it is about giving, and it's about giving. Thanks because it's Jesus' birthday. Like happy birthday to Jesus. But like when I was 10, I will never forget this. Like it made me feel so bad. Like as a kid, like it's Christmas and all your other, like all your cousins are getting gifts and stuff, and yet you get a letter. A fucking letter. I have a picture of the letter. Once I find it, I'll have Yvonne.
What is it? You
Put,
oh, you changed it?
yeah, put a clip of it or a picture of it in. So this letter, what? Oh my god. Damn, he needs a razor for sure. Okay, but anyway, I got a letter saying that
It's a sad, sorry guys.
about how, let me find a picture of it because I know I have it. About no matter it was like saying, I know you were a good girl this year, and this is when my brother was born, so it was back in 2010, like 2010, 2011, yeah, something like that. But even though I helped out with my brother, I had good grades and all of this stuff, that I was too old for Santa to bring me gifts. And yeah, I knew Santa was fake, but I still wanted some goddamn gifts, okay? And it just was like, okay, you know, okay, I was good for what? After that, I did not give a fuck about school because, like, I'm not getting no gifts anyway. So why should I care? And yeah, my cousins got mountains of gifts. So it made me feel bad because, like, damn, you know, they're getting everything they want, and yeah, I'm here just looking at them get it. And then, like, I would ask, like, oh, can I get a scooter? No, Tania, you're gonna hurt yourself. And yet the next Christmas, my 2 younger cousins got it. That Christmas, they got scooters. So it just...
Target, you're a target.
No, like, it made me feel like some type of way because every time I would ask for something, it was no. Or, no, you can't get it. But yet the same thing that I asked for, my cousins will get. And it's just like, wow, what the fuck?
Like, why am I here?
Yeah, like, why do I even come? And for even my step-grandpa, like, my step-grandpa would literally say, like, why does my grandma do me like that sometimes?
No, for sure.
And
like, why?
yeah, like, now that I'm older, she does, like, she gives me money and stuff, but I do appreciate it. Like, I love my grandma to death, but, like, some of the stuff like, some of the stuff that she did to me was not right. Like, it just, like, for me, it didn't make sense because, like, my younger cousins would get, like, praised and all of this stuff, and yeah, I would get treated like shit.
It's just like you feel like you're the black sheep in the white sheep family.
Exactly. And it's crazy because I'm the fucking black one in the fucking family, so it makes sense. Like, it makes fucking sense why I would be black sheep or whatever, but I just can't even, like stuff like that made me mad. And I don't know if it was because my cousins lived with my grandma their whole life. Like, I lived with my mom, so I would just come visit. So I don't know if it was just, like, I don't know. Like, you would think I would get treated, like, more special because I didn't live with her and I would come see her. So you would think I would get spoiled. No, it was not like that. And even, like, Ella, my cousin Ella, but when she would come around, she got spoiled. And she hated it. Like, she hated my grandma treating her, like, you know, like, different. And I'm like, I wish I could be you. Like, I wish I could be you. Like, I wish I could trade spots with you. Like, you know, having my grandma baby me and do all the things that she would do to Ella, I wish she would do for me. Or, like, how she did my cousins. Like, I don't know. I just know I'm not the favorite grandchild. That's how I would say it. Like, we all knew Allie was her favorite. And she still is. No matter what, Allie can do no wrong in my grandmother's eyes. Like, no wrong. Me, I'm always in the wrong. She's always mad at me. And she even says
I feel like your grandma matured though, more.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, like how it's been, yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like she knows she fucked up and that's why she's trying to make it up.
That too. And I think it's because my grandpa Ron is gone. Like, her husband died. So, like, and he was always the one that babied me. Like, if I wanted something, he would get it from me. Like, if I would ask for something, he was the one that would get it. Like, my grandma literally talked him out of getting me something for Christmas. And he even told me, like, and I was like, damn. Like, that's all I wanted. And yet she got him not to get it for me. And it makes me so upset because he wasn't even like my blood grandpa, but he would do me better than my grandma sometimes. And yet, now that he's gone, now my grandma babies me. Now she does all that stuff because he was the one that did it. And now that he's gone, it would have been different. Like, I could have seen, like, her being a totally 360. Like, she really pulled 360 on me. And she babies me now, but I wish she would have done it when I was younger.
I feel like my childhood saddest memory.
Is it the Santa one? Or which one?
It's one with my brother.
Oh, go ahead. I'm getting hot from crying so much.
So I think it was 4 or 5 years old. My mom, like, decided to buy me a hamster. So, like, yay, like a hamster, like, that's the first thing I've ever had, like, as a pet, like, to take care of. So, you know, I was in love with my hamster. Her name was Snow.
Oh, I had a dog named Snow.
And, you know, like, she grew up, whatever. One day, my brother we're just, you know, all having fun, and then, well, me and my hamster Snow were having fun, and then my brother came along, and he thought it was funny to get the hamster and throw it across the wall, because we were arguing, and he threw it across the wall, and the hamster died, obviously. And I feel like that traumatized my life for not liking any animals at all anymore, and it just made me feel like some type of way. So I feel like that's would be my like memory of my poor hamster. And you could see the guts and everything.
How old was your brother?
Let's see, he's 26, I'm 20. Or I don't even know how. I think he's 26, and I'm 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, like 12.
Damn, that's so fucked up. And you were what, 5?
Yeah, around there. Anyways, have you ever been bullied?
Yeah.
By who?
Well, she was like,
Like
you know, like, no, it's not that, I don't know how I would say it. Like, she was like my friend, but she was pump fake my friend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know how you have friends that would be like your friend, but they're not really your friend, they still bully your ass?
Yeah.
That was it. Like,
friend.
yeah, you know, she was my bully, but she, yeah, whatever. But I feel like I didn't matter. Like, people could bully me or not, because I never stood up for myself, like, no matter what. Like, I didn't like conflict. I still don't like conflict. Like, if somebody talks about me, I don't really say nothing, because, you know, I don't care. But I don't know, like, I don't know if I would say, like, no, she did bully me. She did, you know, and because I thought she was my friend and I would tell her stuff, she would make it, like, known to everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, people would all, like, bully me. But not really, like, you know, I was pretty chill with everybody, so I don't know. Like, if I would say I got bullied, but I did get bullied. She made me cry a lot. She did push, you know, she would beat me up, like...
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I was on, like, one time I was on the monkey bars and she fucking ran into me and I, boom, flew back. Then one time I just got so mad that I pushed her ass and I started, like, I don't know, I started hitting her or something like that, and she left me alone after that. But no, I wouldn't say I had a bully. God dang it, I messed up. Go ahead.
I feel like, okay, so like honestly, when I first like came out, I feel like my parents like were very homophobic, and that's something common in the Latin Hispanic community. So I feel like me being a gay person, especially in high school, made me get bullied a lot, which I didn't care, because my mom would always be like, don't you feel like some type of way? And like my mentality was like, I don't give a fuck what people say, like, I'm gay, don't care, point, you know, your point is made. But I feel like that made me into a person, like a gay person that I am now. Like I don't like feminine, like I don't care for feminine people, like feminine guys that are girls or whatever, like want to be girls. But it's just like not me. Like, you know, I'm more of a, you know, straight gay person, I guess you can say. It's just like, I don't know. But I would always get bullied at school, like my freshman year for sure, because honestly, I was a drama queen, not gonna lie. I was very drama. And then I like settled out throughout the years. Okay, we're gonna get into, do you believe in myths? Like, do you believe in aliens? But this is gonna be, you know, actually going up. So do you believe in aliens, Tania?
Yeah. Like Area 51?
Like, okay, let's talk about Area 51. Because this has been on my topic in my mind for like a long time. Like, why is it so restricted?
If there's nothing there.
Exactly.
If there's nothing there.
But if you go to like Yuma grounds or anything, like, have you been passed through Yuma grounds?
And you're not even supposed to fly over it or nothing.
Yeah, have you passed through Yuma grounds? Like on your way to Yuma, and then you see the two cannons? or the two like.
Maybe I just don't pay attention.
Probably.
But yeah, I go to Yuma all the time.
But it's a military base as well, and it's not gated. You can fly through there, etc. But why can't you fly through Area 51? It's just like, what the fuck?
If there's nothing there, then why
Yeah,
is it so
like
top
why do
secret?
they? Yeah, exactly. It's just like, I think.
I think I escaped from Area 51, honestly. That's
Huh?
probably why. I said I escaped from Area 51, that's why I don't like that. Damn, I was fast, but...
I feel like Area 51 is just a prop now. Because so many people know about it. Like, fuck, so many people know about it. Let's go to a new place and make it the new Area 51. And people won't know about it. But I think, like, I feel like there's aliens in there, or there's something that the government doesn't want us to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they're studying on aliens, mermaids.
I think mermaids are real, no cap.
I think mermaids are real too.
Just a little bit. Like, the ocean's, like, it's
So
so big,
big.
and, like, a lot of it has not been discovered. So I'm pretty sure there's got to be something living in there. Oh my gosh.
There is going to be something living
What
there.
a fucking horror.
Because, I don't know. I believe in mermaids. I really do. I remember I would always want to be a mermaid.
When you're a kid, I feel like every kid's little dream is to
And my ass
be a
would throw
mermaid.
water at me too.
and pretend that your tail was.
You did the same?
Yes. I think Mako mermaids really.
Mako?
Mako mermaids had a lot to do with that.
The better version where the principal is the actual.
That one, not H2O.
Yeah, no, I don't like that one either. It looks ghetto. Anyways.
It's alright.
And I would always be like, fuck, I want to be a mermaid too. So I would literally go into my kitchen, get some water, throw it on me. Like, this is when we would
The fake potions had me that I used to do the little.
No,
Shit.
because when we would go to my auntie's house in Lake Havasu, she has a pool. So me and my little cousins would be like, okay, let's play Make Up Mermaids. Like, I'm gonna throw water at you guys, and you guys are gonna go and like jump into the water because you guys are mermaids and act like mermaids.
Yes, fuck.
So we would throw water at them, and then we would just go in and we would just have that mentality of a mermaid. But I've always wanted to be a mermaid for some odd reason. And I know damn right you people watching thought the same thing because it's
What
just
kid
strange.
didn't want to be a mermaid?
Exactly. But like back to the alien thing, since we were kind of talking, have you ever like experienced any like paranormal activity, I guess you would say, like towards aliens? Like UFOs?
I don't know.
I've
I mean,
seen
I know
like-
you have.
I've seen a UFO. I feel like I've seen a UFO like at the field because when I used to live down in the valley back in Parker in Poston, Arizona. Shout out to Poston.
Then I don't oppose them.
Where's that at? You might ask. Somewhere in Arizona. We used to live right next to some fields, and it would be just thousands of fields. And one time it was like maybe 11:39. And back in those days, you would text a number. Did you ever text a number? Where you would text a number? I think it was called. Oh, what was it called? Like cheat. Oh, I need to search it up.
I found the letter. I found the letter.
Read the letter because I got.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I gotta.
This was December 25th, 2013. Dear Tania, by now your grandma has told you how things work for you. You're 11 years old. I'm sorry that I will not be able to give you gift. Will be giving you a gift this year because you are such a good girl. How is it that you can't bring me no gift and I've been such a good girl? Please tell me how that's not adding up. I thought that's the whole point. I'll be good, you bring me a gift. Okay, I hope you will understand that I have so many children to give presents to, and this way all the good children will receive a gift. So I'm a good child and yet I can't get a gift, but you're still gonna give all the other good kids a gift, okay? Whatever. You have to remember that Christmas is not all about receiving. And especially about the birth of Jesus. I know your grandma and Grandpa Ron gave you a really very nice gift, and you should not feel sad because your dad and Erica gave you nice gifts too. You are very lucky because you are very much loved. There are so many children that don't have that, and you're right. There are children that do not have that. And now that when I look back at it, I understand. Christmas, like I said, Christmas is not all about receiving. But well, I have to go now. Keep up the good work in school and try hard to get that F up to a C. Tell your grandma she makes the best cookies ever. Now she's just sprinkling it in, Them cookies were dry as hell. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Santa. But please tell me, Santa is so busy and yet he had the time to write a fucking letter? How not authentic is that? Ugh. And I was so mad because I knew my grandma wrote this, and I told my grandma that my cousins better receive a letter at the same age too. And did they?
No.
Hell no. Do they still get better gifts than I do? Hell yeah. I really scrolled. I really found that. And it's so funny. This was in 2013 and we found it in 2018. She still had it after 5 years. I was so sad. My 13-year-old heart was so broken.
I don't know where I was at. But back to the alien theme. So it was, I forgot what it's called. If anybody's watching,
If anybody watches, I feel like, I don't know.
I feel like
Go ahead.
the alien thing. So we would text this it was 6 numbers, and you would text it and you would ask them things like, is there an alien UFO outside? And it would say, oh yes, if you look up, or if it was what to do today. I don't know what the name was. I need to find what the name was. But if I find out the name and I'm editing it, I'll put it in. And it was so I texted this person, or whatever it is, an automated thing, and it was I forgot, it's ching, or it was something, I don't know what it was.
I thought you trying to say ching ching.
No, ching, or something like that. I don't know. And I texted him, is there a UFO outside? And then it said, yes. And there was an actual, floating lights, right there in the fucking middle of the field. So, fuck, this is real. This is an alien. Oh my god, this is my time to go. I would think, it was me, I think it was my sister.
What if you were abducted
and my brother.
you don't know, and they just brought you back and erased your memory?
I don't know. But it was so weird. It was really weird. And I was fuck.
It's been up there for a long time. Who the hell is this?
I don't know. And it was just weird. And ever since, I've really, to that mind, I was probably 4 or 5 years old, too. And to that mind, I feel or to that day, I feel fuck, there's aliens out there, because I feel there's aliens out there. It's weird.
Okay, let's find out. We need to get some deep Q&A questions.
The hardest.
Deaths?
Yeah, deaths.
Oh my gosh, I already know. You didn't even have to tell me this. Okay, my great-great-grandma. No, I'm already crying. I've never been able to talk about it without crying. Because, she raised me like my mom, yeah,
You need a cup of wine?
No.
You want to sip some of mine?
I guess.
I'm about to finish that. Look at this shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you just opened the seal in this video. She died in 2012.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is done.
Actually, you can go first and then I'll go.
Oh, are you sure? Because mine's a little long. You need a time.
Yeah, I need time because I'm not going. I've never been able to talk about it. I've never got.
Put it up?
Huh?
Is it fine if you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Here, I'll take a sip of it.
So. I don't know. Okay, so I feel
maybe we should get paper towels. Just. To dab our eyes.
Okay, so I feel like, do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. So, me and like my family have been very close. Like maybe every week we would go, to my grandparents' house. And having my grandparents has been like one of the best blessings ever. And I feel like I've been closer to my family, my mom's side of the family, so I felt that losing my grandpa was probably one of the hardest, not decisions, it was one of the hardest things that has happened to my life, because my grandpa, he was like the best grandparent I could have ever asked for. And just how I feel like I was the only one there to say to the group that, or like to my family, like, hey, let's take him out to rehab. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to my grandpa. I feel like, because my grandpa was an alcoholic. And I would always say, like, let's go, let's take my grandpa to rehab. Like, my grandpa has to live forever, like, ever. So, he was an alcoholic for a while, and then he did stop for a minute. And in that time, when he did stop, we decided to go to Mexico without him. We enjoyed Mexico. He stayed home because he had to go to an appointment. And we were coming home one day, and we were in Yuma. I remember we were in Yuma. We were at Dutch Bros because I was driving. Because this was when I started driving more. And we were at Dutch Bros. I was getting my drink, whatever. Then we get a call from my grandpa. And I remember pulling up in front of, I believe it was Wells Fargo, I think it's when it was, because my grandpa was drunk as fuck. And he's like, I can't do this, whatever it was. And, he's like, I can't go through this pain. And then, we just hung up the phone. Would be like, oh, he's just playing. Like, my grandma was like, yeah, no, he's whatever, I don't know what happened to the rest of the vlog, or the podcast, so we're just gonna end it at that. I will leave down of Tania's social media down below, and then hopefully next week I bring someone new. But yeah, sorry that half of the footage was gone, so sorry.